Welcome back. Alright, as you can see, I really didn't do much up here. If we take a look downstairs, I did a little bit down here. A little bit. Started filling in the blocks here. I actually, if you look up here, I extended the wall out one. Now the reason for that is because down there, I wanted it all to be flush. And I needed to come out one just for it to look right. So I could put in windows down there. You see here I did make chests. I made some of these nails and strips out of copper. So I had a ton of it. Up here I went and collected a ton of resources. I think we have everything we need to stay here for a few days and fix up this place to get it, 100%. I did start making these bricks. Obviously, if you notice the iron tools I have, I made all my bronze stuff started breaking, so I said, why make it out of copper when I have the iron here? Then I realized before I got too far, maybe we should do some copper work, iron work on camera here, because we never did it before, and somebody might be able to benefit from that knowledge. So I think that's what we're going to do today. A little bit of iron work and building this place up to get it to a finished state so we can really dive into the iron work and really get what we need to get where we need to get to head out of here, because this is not our last stop. We still have one more stop, and that will be exactly on the equator. But this is a nice house. I really like it here. I like this area. Like I said before, I think this is prime area in this whole game, this whole world. I think right here, because you have the best of both worlds. You have the hot weather stuff and the cooler weather stuff just a bit north, definitely within walking distance of you. You get right over here. And here I had the birch trees, the walnut trees. You got rams up here. And right down here you have all the hot weather stuff. Deserts and stuff. And you could even, if you find large mountains and stuff, the air cools off a lot up there. So we have the redwoods up here. There's also bamboo here. There's bamboo growing right over here. We haven't seen it yet on camera, but I found it when I was just out and about. Alright, enough of that. So, the first thing we're going to do, I have to get more. Oh yeah, I went and collected a ton of quartz. That's the other reason why I had to make an iron pickaxe, because copper doesn't break it. And my bronze pickaxe broke. We still have one left, but that's for trading purposes. So I wanted to make more of these. I do believe we made these. Oh yeah, so even before I get to there, to make these we needed fire clay. If you remember, we did come across fire clay when we first got here and went to the backside of this mountain and climbed up here to get to cut a redwood tree to get a lot of wood. There was a little fire clay pit right here. I harvested all of it. We used a lot of it. That's what I made the bread oven out of. Obviously, it's the only thing you could use it. But I used it for everything else too. And I probably shouldn't have did that, because now I was short on fire clay. So I went around this way into the bauxite terrain. Here's another treasure hunter right here. I went all down here looking for stuff. Plenty of pigs down here. There's plenty of food, berries and stuff. Came up here and I finally found one right here, which was actually closer to the house. And then a couple days later, I just came across another one right here by accident. So we have plenty of fire clay now. So we got that. So the first thing I want to do is we have to make a lot of these because we need glass. Actually, I think we'll throw some more bricks in there just for the sake of doing it. I think we did this already back in the first house, right? Because we had to make the glass for these lanterns, so we did make these. and it goes so quick when when you're making bricks. So the most you can do is 12. And I have all my resources here. Quick note. You cannot make a spear higher than bronze. Yeah, you cannot make a iron spear. And that is by design. So I went and made this instead. This is a sword. Usually if you're not a blackguard you can't make it, but because I clicked off class specific weapons we can, and that's exactly why, because you know we should be able to experience everything in the game. I don't see why not. So we have that. So I made a sword. It's pretty strong. Alright, so I got 6 more of those cooking, well 12 more. Let me see, I collected a ton of andesite because we're definitely going to need that. Here's all my... I already have a batch of quartz cooking, so we should have some glass right now. But I guess we'll just run through this anyway. So you take your fire clay, you cook the bricks like that. When that's out, you get this. So we'll take all of these. I'm not sure how much I need, but I'll just take all of them. You get your bricks. We're going to come out here. And you're going to want to make these. And to make them, you do this. Make a bottom. And then a top. I don't know which one did I mess up here. Oh, it goes like that. What am I doing? Yeah. Okay. Get a bottom. And a top. Now. Next, what you're going to have to do, I should have grabbed this before. You're going to need charcoal, which we made before. And you're going to need nuggets. You need more, gotta make more nuggets. Definitely made the iron hammer because the bronze one broke already. That's it. I should just make them all. And we're going to use them. Alright. Oh, and I'm going to need the torch. Right. Now I'm running low on charcoal already. My charcoal pits are right down here. Right here. I made 2 of them. This one is full. I didn't harvest it yet. I'm gonna have to throw another batch in there. Alright, so for iron, you just take your nuggets and you shift right click and just fill it up. If you control and shift at the same time, you're gonna put more than one in there. So that took almost a whole stack. Same thing, control shift right click with the charcoal. Doesn't take much. Now you just light it like you would a fire pit. And when smoking like that, it's lit. Good to go. Now when it stops smoking, there's no way to extract it except break it. So you just break it. And this is what happens. You get some bricks back, not all of them. And you get this, your iron bloom. Now we'll get to the iron bloom in a minute. Here I had some glass cooking. And you do it the same way. We're going to do some of that right now. And you only get 12 pieces of glass. So how many of these can I make? I think only 2. We're we're gonna need a lot of glass, so let's get 2 glass ones cooking. And of course I don't got the quartz. Might need to harvest more quartz, seems. Alright, same thing. Let's fill it up. This doesn't take quite so much. It looks like it took 24. Alright, we got some iron and glass cooking up. Moving right along. Alright. Quick note on food. Now, if you notice, I have all this food in my inventory because this is going on. I don't know what is up with this. So if you see that this one expires in 5.1 days, but when I put it in there, it actually expires quicker. I don't ever remember that being the case. It's 34 days you put it in, 14 days. So I am holding my food in my inventory. Is all the food I got. Now I went and made a lot of food. I'm trying to eat these because these 2 are sealed, so they got a long way to go. Went and made a lot of food. I did some hunting. I have a lot of crops here, you could see. I was just breaking everything out there, and anytime it was grain or these cassava plants, I grinded it up, made flour out of it, and just was eating the bread as I was around here doing things. Really doesn't last too long. So that's the food situation. I did go and harvest some things like cabbage and soy and onions just to mix with the meat. The cabbage is suffering from heat damage, but no big deal. I'm still getting plenty of it. The pumpkins, I think I should pick them because I want the other ones to grow. I'm only getting 4, and I believe I planted 5 plants. So there might be one that doesn't have room to drop a pumpkin. I might just go pick it. But before we even get into that, let's get this leather going here, because we got the weak tannin, the strong tannin, and my stack of limestone that I carried here. I grinded it up, most of it. So to make lime water, you just get your limestone, grind it up. Now I hope this is going to be enough. I need at least 32 pieces of leather to make 4 backpacks. Each backpack is an extra inventory slot. Now I believe it was 5 per liter. I mean 10 per liter. So if I put this in here, it should say you make 50 liters of lime water. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So we have 14 extra. We can make 1.4 liters extra if this isn't enough. Do we have small leather up here? Yeah. We do have small leathers. Oh well, this is medium actually. I should actually hold on to the small ones. That's huge. Let's see if it can handle 16 of the large ones. So it's kind of a long process. The first thing you could do to get it going is put your leather like this in the weak tannin. Oh no, it's not. Okay. 8. Oh, 4, 10. I'm getting confused here. Yeah, we want the raw hide out of it. Right? No. Something's not right. I skip a process in the working process. Okay, I did it backwards. You start with the lime water. I totally forgot that. Okay, there we go. We'll turn into one soaked hide. So we'll see how much it could take. Okay, so it looks like it could only take 8. We're gonna need one of these large hides to give us 4 leathers then. So we need 32. Okay. Well, we'll let it soak. 20 hours, this is the quickest one. Seal it. Now when that gets out, we'll continue to process. You scrape it, and then you put it in the weak tannin, and soak it in the strong tannin, and dry it out. I don't know. We'll get to it. Alright, so leather's on the move now. Okay. What we can do, let's get this glass in the walls here, a little bit of glass we have. Alright, so we could drop this one here because that's definitely going to be a window just like that. Alright. Nice. Need to let some light in here. Need to break this. I'm just in the way. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. And I don't want this piece here. I might lower this one because I don't want drifters standing right here in my face while I'm working. Alright, that does it for the glass, the first batch of glass. And we have a ton of glass to do. This is going to be glass. Up here is just going to be glass heaven. Especially this room. Alright, well, we can make this stone here. Maybe we can finish up all the andesite stonework. See how far this gets us. Oh, that might be enough actually. It might be more than enough. We still got to do outside. Alright. Yeah, see, it looks good. It looks better in here already. I don't plan on keeping these little fire pits in here like this. If anything, I'm going to make a better space back here. You know, specifically for fire pits. Let's fix this up. Alright, looking good. Now it feels a lot better in here. Except for this wall, yeah, because I am going to go back a little bit. I just don't know what the layout's going to be. No, we got like a good proper little workshop here. Now, when we go outside, so here's kind of a problem. Not really a problem. It's all aesthetics anyway. But when we go look at the house, you see that has to be changed to the andesite, obviously. I don't know how far I should bring it down. If I bring it down all the way and basically just cover the first layer of andesite and remove all the dirt, it kind of looks like this was supposed to be a house built into the top of that little hill there that we were on. But if we do that, it looks like there wasn't a hill there at all, and I just built everything out of stone. So I kind of want to preserve that, you know, it's on top of a hill. But you see over here where it comes down so low, it looks like we didn't, it doesn't look, it just looks like we built andesite up. But when it comes to things like this obviously has to be turned over to andesite. But I think on the other side, I'm not going to bring it all the way down. I think that's a good compromise. This right here, maybe I'm gonna build a deck out here. This is gonna be one of the future projects. It's gonna come out here. There's gonna be a door here. It's gonna be I'm gonna stick out here, do a little wrap around over here, and let you off here in the front with a staircase going down here to our this little work area, which is gonna be the charcoal pits. So I'm gonna leave this. Like, I'm not gonna mess with this. We'll get to that. This, yeah, I guess we could. Only 3. Alright, so that looks good. But see, you like, should I make this andesite or should I leave it? I don't want to do too much. But this obviously has to be changed. So for that redwood up there, that redwood frame, that's going to be mostly glass. That's why I'm not really too worried about it. Like, you can see the wood is different direction there, and if you notice, I extended it so there's dirt there in the ceiling. Not worried about it. When we get the glass there, that's going to be good. Oh. Okay, looking good. This, I think I should actually break that piece and make it dirt. Well, there's going to be a project over here too, so you know what? I'm not even going to bother. I'm not worried about it. The staircase going from in the house to down here is going to be moved outside the house. There's going to be a floating staircase, I guess you call it, out here. A doorway to come outside, come down, and then go in. And then it will be extended down to bring me right down to this little pond area, garden pond area. But again, that's a future project. I got some sunflowers, but they're doing pretty good. I planted some more. The moisture level, you have to watch it, 'cause sometimes it'll be good, it'll all be 100, and then like out of nowhere it'll be 0. Or like extremely low, like 20% or something. But then it comes back. So I don't know. It's just weird. I mean, it's not weird. It's I guess it's working because it rains out here a lot, but I would think it never would go down to 0. All right. We should stick with the iron making theme with the beginning of this episode here and just go all the way. So to actually get an iron tool now, if you have your blooms, you need to make one of these first of all, a forge. And one piece of charcoal is good. I'm still using the brown coal, and this is the only thing you can use it for. You can't. Well, you could use it in a fire pit too, but you can't use it in those bloomeries over there. Put your bloom on there, then just light it, and let that burn for a minute. One piece will make it hot enough to work it into an ingot and then into a tool or whatever, a weapon, whatever you want. So we're gonna let that cook. Alright, so that goes out. Make sure you have your tongs in your hand. Pick it up. Put it on an anvil and have a hammer ready also. Now you just want to break off these dark chunks. Now always be careful if you're going to hold your finger down on the left click button, which is the swing. After a certain amount of swings, I think it's inconsistent, but it'll give you an extra swing when you take your finger off. So if you have it holding over the bloom, and especially you're on a split like that, you'll break one of these little voxels, and if you lose one, the whole item could be a waste, or you have to waste another ingot just to get that one voxel back on there to finish whatever you were making. Just be aware of that. And then you just want to fill in the rest here. You press F to bring up this menu, and it's quite simply whichever way you want it to go, up, right, down, left. This is to break them off. This is a heavy hit. I almost never use that. That just splatters everything everywhere. And once they're filled in, you break all these extra pieces off. Now you have an ingot. It's still hot enough here. We're gonna make. I need a knife, really. That's what I need the most right now. So a knife blade. This is probably the simplest one to make. And you just fill in. And then you just break all the extra off. And that's it. That's how you work iron. Alright, to wrap this up here, our glass is done, our other bloom is done. This stuff cooks fairly quickly. This is all still the same night. And let's do a check anyway. It's May 5th. Well, we're moving right along. 31 degrees. It is hot. It is hot. Right. We have 24 pieces of glass now. Yeah, there's so much glass. Gonna be needed around here. Might as well finish here in the bottom. You know what? I'm not gonna put glass on this side because I don't know how. We'll do that when the staircase. Well, I don't need to cover that. We'll do that when the staircase is built. Whoa! Oh, there's the balloon. Annoying. I don't have the tongs in my hand. So as long as you don't put your highlighter over that slot. Oh, I can't do the glass either. Glass needs to be cooled. Alright, well, you can throw things in water. I know when you got ingots and tools, you can do that. Imagine it just shatters. Alright, there, fix that problem. Okay, that's done. Like I said, we're going to leave this for now because that is going to be a project to do that staircase. It's going to be a pretty big staircase. As far as in here, it's pretty much done. I'm going to go back further and figure out a layout to where I could put the fire pits in there and, you know, maybe some other stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with this yet. This, I'm actually planning on extending it out one. So it looks like we have a little overhang. Clearly there's going to be glass here. There's going to be no changes around here, so we can use it. finish this up. Right, that looks about right. I gotta change the direction of this wood here. Even though there is gonna be a deck here, we could have glass. That's not a big deal. And 4 left, perfect. Alright, yeah, that looks good. It's amazing how adding the glass makes it look so much better. And if you notice, the sound stopped a little bit. Alright, cool. Oh, and another thing I realized, we can't actually make a full iron anvil because we don't have borax. All the prospecting I did around here, I never found borax. So we can I'm definitely making it 2 pieces of it. That's going to take up 2 inventory slots instead of 1, but I'm going to do it anyway, get it out of the way. And whenever we find borax along the way, we can just seal it together. But that's for the future here. I'm going to do the anvil off camera because it is a long pain in the butt. So I'm figuring like right here. This doorway is not going to be here, so. Yeah, I usually do 2. Yeah, you gotta do 2 because 1 looks not good. So keep in mind this is going to be just straight wall. So we don't use it. It's because this staircase is going out and around. We do like a little cubby over here. Let's make some shelves. For them. Because upstairs is the kitchen area. And I have more wood up here, overflow of wood. And I guess I can move this double chest right in here. Alright, here's the finished product. Put my pots there, got my chest here, everything in it. This is now clear. This is all going to be glass. This is going to be like just a nice viewing room. This side will be solid wall, this is glass. I will find a better spot for my bed. I believe I'll just make this my bedroom in here. And up here will be kitchen stuff. I'll try and lay out a kitchen. I changed the direction of this wood here so it all fits in now. Now this looks good. The leather's going. I will be cooking up a ton of glass and a few more projects around here. Like I said, the deck, the stairs, finish the workshop. And I am going to make, because food spoils so quick here, I'm going to make a little cellar, but it's going to be small. It's not even going to be that big of a deal. Alright, that's going to do it for today. We're one step closer to making this place look like a home. I'll see you next time. Later.